All right, our final athlete to weigh in this morning is the gentleman around whom this fight card was built, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion, Poatan Alex Pereira. 205, the official weight for the champ, Alex Pereira. And with that, your UFC 300 main event is now official. All right, next fighter to the scale, one of the gentlemen around whom this monumental UFC 300 fight card was built, the former undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion, now the #1 contender, Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. 205, the official weight for Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. All right, next athlete to the stage, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion, Magnum Zhang Weili. 115, the official weight for Zhang Weili. In the co-main event live on pay-per-view, the #1 UFC strawweight contender, Yan Xiaonan. 115, the official weight for Yan Xiaonan. All right, next fighter to the scale, future UFC Hall of Famer, the former undisputed featherweight champion, fighting for the BMF belt here on Saturday night, Max Blessed Holloway. 156, the official weight for Max Blessed Holloway. Next athlete to the scale, another future Hall of Famer, the former UFC interim lightweight champion and the BMF belt holder at present, Justin Gaethje. 156, the official weight for the highlight, Justin Gaethje. And with that, your BMF title bout is now official. All right, next athlete to the scale, one of the most popular fighters in the world, future Hall of Famer and the former undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. 156, the official weight for Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing live on pay-per-view, one of the best lightweights in the world, the #4 ranked contender, Arman Tsarukyan. 156, the official weight for the lightweight contender, Arman Tsarukyan. All right, next up, one of the most highly touted prospects in UFC history, charged with kicking off the pay-per-view main card in the middleweight division, Bo Nickal. 186 pounds, the official weight for Bo Nickal. All right, next fighter to weigh in, charged with kicking off the main card in the UFC's middleweight division, Cody Brundage. 186, the official weight for Cody Brundage. All right, next athlete to the scale, the other half of the featured prelim live on ESPN. He is the former undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion, now the #2 ranked contender, Yuri Prochazka. 206, the official weight for Yuri Prochazka. All right, next fighter to the scale, one of the best light heavyweights in the world, one half of the featured prelim live on ESPN, the #5 ranked contender, Alexander Rakic. 206, the official weight for Mr. Rakic. All right, next fighter to the stage. Good to see this man back for the first time in a long time. The #8 ranked UFC featherweight contender, Calvin Kattar. 145.5, the official weight for Calvin Kattar. All right, next athlete to weigh in, the former undisputed UFC bantamweight champion, making his UFC featherweight debut here at UFC 300, the Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling. 146, the official weight for Aljamain Sterling. All right, next fighter to the stage, an International Boxing Hall of Famer, former undisputed UFC women's bantamweight champ, and the #5 ranked contender, the Preacher's Daughter, Holly Holm. 136 pounds, the official weight for Holly Holm. All right, next fighter to the scale, making her UFC debut with much fanfare Saturday night, former two-time Olympic gold medalist representing the United States of America and now competing in the UFC women's bantamweight division, Kayla Harrison. 136, the official weight for Kayla Harrison. All right, next fighter to weigh in this morning, the number 13 ranked UFC featherweight contender, Super Sadiq Yusuf. 146, the official weight for Sadiq Yusuf. All right, next fighter to weigh in this morning, competing in a featherweight prelim live on ESPN, Diego Lopez. 146, the official weight for Diego Lopez. All right, next fighter to the scale, the number 13 ranked UFC lightweight contender, the money man, Renato Moicano. 156, the official weight for Renato Moicano. All right, same division now as we welcome the number 10 ranked UFC lightweight contender, the Tarantula, Jalen Turner. 155.5, the official weight for Jalen Turner. All right, next athlete to weigh in, one of the most accomplished in UFC women's history, the former UFC Strawweight champion and now the number 4 ranked contender, Jessica Andrade. 116, the official weight for the former champ, Jessica Andrade. All right, next fighter to the stage, the number 6 ranked UFC Strawweight contender, Marina Rodriguez. 116, the official weight for Marina Rodriguez. All right, next fighter to the stage, the king is in the building, the number 14 ranked UFC lightweight contender, Bobby King Green. 156, the official weight for King Green. All right, next fighter to the scale, set to extend his record with a 44th UFC appearance here on Saturday night in the lightweight division, Jim Miller. 155.5, the official weight for Jim Miller. All right, next athlete to weigh in. He will be competing in the first fight of the night, the former UFC bantamweight champion, Cody No Love Garbrandt. 136, the official weight for Cody No Love. Next fighter to the scale is his opponent, the former 2-time undisputed UFC flyweight champion, now the number 8 ranked bantamweight contender, Deus de Guerra Davison Figueiredo. 135.5, the official weight for Davison Figueiredo.